There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. And for Kyle, that day came for him when he met me a little over 20 years ago. So, all jokes aside, Kyle is an incredible person. I couldn't be any luckier to have him as a best friend. Throughout the years, Kyle and I have shared a lot of great memories and experiences outside of hockey. I love our family vacations to places like Gulf Shores that the Hi-Ho bars would go on. These vacations would ultimately lead to the creation of the Three Amigos. We even had Three Amigos t-shirts made for each of us, and I'm actually wearing them today, so I'd like to show them to you. It was also on one of these vacations where Kyle and Tisha first met. The first year, the three of our families went to Gulf Shores. Caroline, Jack's younger sister, brought a friend along. That friend was Tisha. Over the time of Kyle and I's friendship, I have never seen Kyle happier than he is when he's with you. You make him a better version of himself, and it is because of you we always see him with a goofy smile on his face. In marrying this goofball, you're getting a kind, loyal, considerate, fun, and loving husband. He is an incredible friend, and I know he will be an even better husband.
I've known Tisha since high school. We met freshman year, and Tisha and Kyle started dating sophomore year, so I've known Kyle since sophomore year of high school. I would first like to say how happy I am that you all are finally married. We all knew it was going to happen one day. Even in high school, like, everyone knew that you acted like an old married couple. And it was so fitting. You both just complete each other so well. In high school and in college and now, I've been a frequent third wheel, and I'm so happy and grateful. Although sometimes it feels like Kyle is the third wheel. Most of the time, actually. A lot of things haven't changed since high school, but some have. It's been really wonderful to see you both grow individually, but also within your relationship. It's just been so exciting and really beautiful to see how you guys fit into each other so perfectly. A friend of my dad once said that life is hard, but the relationship should be easy. And I think that you all really encompass that. And when life is hard, you get through it together. So I would like to give a cheers to Tisha and Kyle and your future marriage and life together.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the wedding union of Kyle Bartels and Tisha Brown in a ceremony that brings together two people, two families, and two cultures. Today we celebrate this unity built on and energized by the love between this couple and the love that has always been so precious to all in their families. Today, the couple has chosen to honor their love with traditional Filipino elements. The cord is shaped in an infinity symbol to represent the bond of everlasting love and fidelity between the couple. And the veil is another symbol of the couple's unity in marriage as they face the world as one. The oras is the exchange of coins to represent provision, welfare, and prosperity in married life. You are no longer two, you are united as one, stronger together in the face of adversity and capable of facing anything. Let this cord symbolize the strength of your love, an unbreakable bond that will only grow as time passes. Do you, Kyle Bartels, take Tisha to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, for richer or poor, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Do you, Tisha, take Kyle Bartels to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, for richer or poor, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Kyle and Tisha Bartels.
Much like Kyle scripted his first attempt at asking Tisha out in paper, I'm going to do the same. So I guess the apple didn't fall far from the tree on that one. During summer vacation, the Hi-Ho Bars would get together and go to Gulf Shores. And on those vacations now, you know that that's where these two met. In the car on the way home, we were like, Kyle's texting a little bit. Who are you texting, Kyle? Tisha. Okay. And since that moment, Kyle's wanted to share everything with Tisha. 8 years later, we gather here to share in their love. We couldn't have handpicked someone for Kyle any better, seriously. Tisha, we're so thrilled to officially welcome you as a Bartels. May your love be your beacon.
Just want to thank you all for coming. I had a little list of people to thank, but I left the other one somewhere. So. Yeah, this has been coming for a long time. But I remember when he first come to the house to ask me for permission to take my daughter out. And I said, Kyle, I told you, you have to ask me and Mrs. Brown. Well, Mrs. Brown was in the Philippines and she was going to be there for like 4 or 5 weeks. Blood drained from his face. And no matter how many times I discouraged him, he kept coming back. So he, I know he loves Tisha. Wish these two nothing but a lifetime of happiness. I love you, sweetheart. I like you too, man. Bye.